that your Caden Fisher sweatshirt?
It is my Caden Fisher
I like it.
sweatshirt.
I like it. That boy's kicking some serious butt, you know.
Kicked it.
Yes.
Past tense.
He
kicked
really
it.
is. He really is.
This past summer, it was unbelievable. Up at
I
Thunder
need to
Road.
actually reach out to his mom and let her know, or Marcel or somebody, and let them know that we're having a really hard time posting and tagging and stuff when it comes to his page.
Yes.
I don't understand.
And do you know sometimes, first of all, before I continue, I will sell you this sweatshirt today for cash only. And I'm going to give you a price, Raylene, that you're not going to be able to refuse if you want to. If you want to buy my Caden Fisher sweatshirt.
How much?
I'll keep it under $50. How about that? Under 50.
Well, I say that you're going to have to ask the next guy because I got one too.
Oh. You already have one?
Well, yeah, you're not the only special person.
What was the other thing you were asking me?
I don't remember. We were talking about food. I know that. Your favorite subject.
You said that the Melted Cheesery
Oh, yes.
just sent us
A message
message.
asking if we were going to stop by and have a deep fried grilled cheese. And you said, what the hell? There's deep fried grilled cheese?
I didn't know there was such a thing. I didn't.
Yeah, well,
I mean, deep fried Oreos, deep fried Snickers.
all kinds.
I've never heard of
Deep
a
fried
deep fried.
Snickers. What's a deep fried Snicker?
No, Snickers.
Oh, Snickers.
But I've never heard of a deep fried
I never had those either.
grilled cheese sandwich. Do they grill it first and then they deep fry it?
I don't know what they
Okay.
do. I've never paid attention.
All right.
I've had one, but I've never paid attention to the process. Probably not.
I want to. First of all, good morning, everybody. You've got the
morning.
Aired Out podcast. We are live from the ASB Financial Studios and Fly on the Wall Productions, Main Street in Barrie. It is beautiful out this morning. It is just what a motorcycle ride this morning. 55.
Brr.
No, not bad. It was perfect.
Did you wear your gloves today
Oh,
at
yeah.
least?
Oh, yeah. I wore the gloves.
Remember,
And the
'cause you have forgotten them a couple times, and then you're like, feel my hands.
Oh, yeah. They start, and they've numbed out by the afternoon. But it was just perfect this morning. 55 degrees right now is what we're
Nice.
at.
Nice.
55. I feel a song.
Yeah, it's
Can't drive 55.
come on.
Sorry, I felt a song. We're going to get up to 63 today with a mix of sun and clouds. It is going to be just beautiful. If you're going to be out tonight stargazing, you're in luck.
Or at the fair.
Or at the fair, Tunbridge Fair, pack a sweatshirt. Ready? Are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down, love.
I want to see the reaction on your face. Temp tonight at the Tunbridge Fair, 38.
Yeah.
38, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. I know in Island Pond they had frost this morning.
Did they really have?
They did.
Really?
Yes.
So everybody in central Vermont, you need to start getting your blankets together to cover the tomato plants.
Yes, because the Northeast Kingdom already.
Well, did you see there was snow on Mount Washington?
No, that I didn't see. I would have turned the channel and pretend that I hadn't woken up yet. I would have been throwing cold water on my face or something and making sure that I was,
Not hallucinating?
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mount Washington, covered in snow yesterday morning. And meanwhile, we've got this tropical storm, Fiona. Have you seen her?
Yes.
She's a big old gal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's plumped right up. She's covering like half of the Caribbean and impacting Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Been watching this. You're going to have to apologize, or I'm going to have to apologize to everybody if I look a little tired. Well, I've had 2 cups of coffee, and
Yeah, that's all I've had too.
I look tired. Hey, John Anderson. He's with us. Roseanne is with
Good
us.
morning. Good morning, everyone.
Tammy's here. Where's Booten? Glenn? Booten sleeping in. Here's what's going on. We always say real, raw, relevant,
Here you go.
relatable,
Yeah.
and
Responsible.
Those are kind of the 5 R's that we carry as our motto here at the Air It Out Podcast in Barrie, Vermont.
Mm-hmm. I think we started with 3, had to adopt 2.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. And we added responsible
Right.
because we were accused at
Of
one
being
point of
irresponsible.
being irresponsible.
Right.
I can't remember who it was that said that we were irresponsible.
I don't know either.
But can we just pick one of those R's aside?
Mm-hmm.
Relatable, which I have said to you many, many times, Raylene, that just the word relatable is probably
The biggest R.
the most important of all of the R's.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
What I'm about to say, I think that many people can relate to, and many guys are going to hopefully comment here, like Chris Massey or
Who's
Michael.
on vacation in Nashville and still
Who is?
watching?
Who is Chris Massey?
He's good morning from Nashville.
Holy shit, I see that.
Good morning, Chris.
Chris and Michael.
Have a blast.
What other guys do we have on? We need guys. John Anderson is on.
Glenn.
Glenn's with us. So here's what's going on. Help me out, Chris. Help me out here. Who else is with us? John. Relatability is so important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 51 now. Don't know much about the prostate, but why are you laughing already?
Keep going.
It's just the prostate. Why can't I say prostate without you laughing?
Well, I'm laughing at you just coming out of the gate with some off the wall crazy ass shit first thing, but I should be used to it by now.
I'm explaining that this is why I look
That when you
so tired.
right, because when you get up, you have to push to pee, and
I just feel like I need to be relatable. I need to be honest. I need to be transparent with our listeners, our viewers, and they need to know
that you get up 20 times in the night but still don't get flow.
They need to know why I look so tired.
Okay.
Because some have asked me.
Okay.
Over the last couple of weeks, waking up at between 3 and 4, gotta pee like a racehorse.
Mm-hmm.
Wakes me up out of a dead sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I go downstairs. I have to go downstairs to the bathroom because there's not a bathroom upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I pee for 25 minutes. And then by the time I've made it back upstairs and I get in bed, because I've gone up the stairs, now my heart's pumping and I'm awake, relieved, but awake. Lay down, and I can't fall asleep. So I kick into gear. Oh my God, what do I have to do today? What's going on later? What about 3 o'clock this afternoon? Where's my calendar? I need to. Oh my God, did I write that down? I need to put that down. Where's a pen? I need a pen. And I just go. I get in. I slip into gear. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
And I'm thinking, and the head starts going, and then I finally fall asleep 15 minutes before the alarm goes off.
Right.
And then the alarm goes off, and it's painful. It's painful. I have just fallen back.
You just want to smash it.
So yeah, John can relate. He says, "What? It comes with getting older?"
Yeah.
have to stay within 10 feet from the pisser. So can we, what do I need to do here? Do I need to get one of those, what do they call them?
Commode.
Commode.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to get a commode or like a 2-liter soda bottle?
Or
what do I need to do?
how about, do you want to try a cath again? You
No.
had a great experience with that, love.
Oh, Glenn is saying, welcome to the club. Glenn, do I get like a pin? Is there a pin or a badge
No,
or something?
there isn't. I'm sorry.
So
There isn't.
I'm looking at
It's
this.
just one of the things that you have to go through.
Well,
Just like the ladies have to go through all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
You got to have a little bit of shit too.
look at Michael here. Michael, I already know what he's going to say, and I'm already doing this.
Because he's a spring chicken.
Michael?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He says go potty before you go to bed and do not drink anything 2 hours before bedtime. Also, don't check
That
your phone.
doesn't matter.
Don't check your phone and keep the lights low. Glenn says Arizona tea bottle is. I love these guys.
Oh, goodness.
Michael, I'm not drinking anything for like 6 hours.
You
before
could
I
try
go to
some
bed.
saw pimento, though.
All right, so you ready?
It may help. It won't. It definitely won't.
I have been reading about saw palmetto.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest scams on the planet. It
But the
is
doctors even tell you to try it.
it's the amount of beta, whatever they call it, that's in the saw palmetto is so minuscule. It's so minute that it's not going to make a difference. It's just not.
Where
so
did you read that like everywhere or just on some drug fact that they want you to take
No.
their drug instead of saw pimento?
Honestly, I'm not joking here. I have been reading so much about saw palmetto and what I need to do, and I don't want to say the name of the drug here that I need to go on because I don't want us to be
Endorsing.
well. No, I don't want us to be flagged for copyright here
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything like that.
That's right.
But there is a drug that I'm going to be
Trying.
trying.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But I'm just wondering, can I just try this drug without having to, get the prostate checked? Can I just try the drug first and then
Well,
if
you
that,
should be having that checked anyways, dumbass. We talked about being
No,
your
when you
own advocate and making sure that you were up on those things.
yeah. Okay. Then I'll do it.
You know, it's
Should I
kind
go-
of like ladies with breast cancer, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It just is the way it is.
Yeah, I mean Michael's even saying I need a prostate exam now. So maybe I'll go live. Maybe I'll bring I'll go live from during the exam. What
Oh my God.
what's the problem with that? I'm not saying that you're not going
Nobody-
to see anything. I mean,
Nobody wants you to be going live during your prostate exam any more than they wanted you going live for your colonoscopy, for God's sakes.
but these are all things we need to go through. And then I can just look at the camera while we're live and go, Moon River, wider than a mile.
Oh my God.
I think
The
I'm-
love of all things.
Michael's blushing.
Oh my God.
We have
You're
a
such a shit.
We have a fantastic weekend in front of us. Thanks for listening to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, TuneIn Radio, and the list goes on from there. Or maybe Sirius Satellite. We have a few listeners, too, right there. Did you hear about Dwayne Hansen? Dwayne
No.
Hansen is a 38-year-old guy who decided to paddle. I'm sorry, wait a minute, not 38 years old. Hold on, let me get this story right. He paddled, he's 60 years old, Dwayne Hansen, 60. And he paddled 38 miles down the Missouri River in a hollowed-out pumpkin to celebrate his birthday and try to set a Guinness World Record.
Did he?
This, Raylene,
I know it's stuff that you love.
I love this.
I know.
I would have done this.
I know this. I know this of you.
I'm worshiping Dwayne this morning, and Dwayne, call me. I want to put you on the air. I love you, whoever you are.
Did he succeed?
Yes.
So he broke a record.
He carved out. I'm not kidding you. Carved out an 846-pound pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Started out at 7:30 in the morning and arrived in Nebraska City just after 6:30 p.m. The pumpkin vessel had the name the SS Berta written on the back of it. He had a cup holder carved into the hull. His wife, family, and friends were also there to document this journey, with some of them following in a boat.
Just in case.
Just in case
Yeah.
the pumpkin ran into any trouble. There's a previous record here, Raylene. Of course there is, for paddling a hollowed-out pumpkin. Was 25.5 miles that was set back in 2018, according to the Guinness World Records website.
Interesting.
This guy grows pumpkins, gourds, and other vegetables as a hobby and tries to break records with those. But this time he said, "I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to paddle this thing, and I'm going to try to show you a picture. I've got a picture here somewhere of this guy, right here. Here it is. Here, hold on. I'm going to share it with everyone. Get ready to look at your screen. See, right here. Here it is. Look." There he is.
What the heck?
Look.
Well, hey,
Look at that.
gotta love it.
Isn't it? Can you see that?
I can.
There's-
It's,
There's one of the pictures, and then the other one is
there's a lot of that underwater too. I would have been like nervous as all hell. Holy cow!
Isn't that fantastic, though?
It is fantastic.
Good for Dwayne. What's his name again? Dwayne Hansen. 38 miles down the Missouri River in a hollowed-out pumpkin. You know, you make fun of me, but this guy woke up one morning and said, "I know what I want to do for my 60th birthday. I want to paddle a pumpkin down the Missouri River for 40 miles."
Right. Well, because you had some ideas just since I've known you.
They're
I
pretty
bet
far
you
out.
that Sherilyn could come in here and tell us about all kinds of them, but just since I've known you, and I can't even come close to imagining
Yeah.
all the shit that you have in your house and your barn,
Oh, my God.
of all
Amazing.
these things that you've gotten
Ah.
to do these great ideas
Oh, yeah.
that you've never done. So someday, after you retire, maybe
Yeah.
you can go on a marathon to complete them all or something.
Was walking on stilts in a Speedo bathing suit, was that alarming to you, that idea?
Extremely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, if you there's so much going on this weekend. Yesterday we filled the airways with it. I just want to tell you right now, if you're even remotely thinking about taking your kid or your kids or your husband or your wife or your girlfriend to a movie this weekend, you are in luck. The Capitol Showplace Theater in Montpelier is showing Gigi and Nate, Top Gun, Spider-Man, Elvis, and what's the other one? DC, The League of Super Pets, and Where the Crawdads Sing at the Paramount right here in Barrie. Let's see, Spider-Man, I think. Nope. Which is the horror flick. Actually, I think Spider-Man may have run its course in Paramount. Nope. Minions, The Rise of Gru, and The Invitation, which is rated R. So, anyway, do we have any birthdays today? Do you know of any birthdays?
I don't know of any.
Well, let's find out.
I'm sure that I know people on the birthday list, but I have not checked my Facebook
Okay.
birthday list this morning.
Yeah.
I had a little problem at home, as you know, with
Yeah,
no
what's go-
power.
Yeah, you had no power.
And so that kind of put a little wrench
Well,
in things for
listen,
me.
This morning we're talking about relatability. We've talked about the prostate exam.
Right. And
Now we're talking about we've all lost our power, Raylene.
Right,
So
and
everyone can relate to.
we're talking about having to,
Yeah.
thank God,
Go.
get out the propane powered Coleman coffee
There
maker,
you go.
setting up on the shelf. It's a coffee maker, just like a regular brew a whole pot of coffee.
Yeah.
And I love that thing.
Yeah.
It's like I asked for that for Christmas a few years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I got. And it's the best present I ever got in my life
Mm-hmm.
because, well, if I didn't have my coffee, you and I wouldn't be sitting here, or one of us would be sitting here.
So, so what are you saying? This stench that I smell right now is you? Is that what you're saying?
Probably that's what it is.
So, all right. So you haven't had a shower, and you got up this morning, and you looked in the mirror, and you went, okay, let's see, let's just tuck it behind the ears.
Yep.
And,
Yep. That's what I did.
oh, okay, we're good to go.
That's
is that what
what
you
I
did?
did. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We've
Pretty
all
much.
done it, Raylene. This is
It went out at
relatable.
2:30. There was a huge bang. The bang actually woke me up and scared the shit out of the dogs, who then proceeded to get into bed and think they need to both be up by my neck because they're quivering, scared to death. For God's
But
sakes.
probably also barking and waking up the whole neighborhood. too.
No, they didn't bark. They just freaked right out, and
Bunch
then
of pansies. Bunch of pansies.
yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, it. So I'm assuming it was a transformer issue. Maybe it was an accident or something. I hope not. But yeah, it
Yeah.
just
Um,
that'll fuck up your whole day.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. If we're being real, and
Well, yeah, we
raw.
are. We're being relatable.
I mean,
D-
it will.
because there's nothing better than starting the day honestly with a hot shower and a cup of coffee,
mhm.
and you've got the coffee, but just not the shower. That's all right.
right. All I care is that I could brush my teeth
Yeah.
and drink my coffee.
How are your shit bags? I mean, Shih Tzus.
They're wonderful.
They're doing okay.
Yes, they are.
All right.
They're good boys.
Yeah.
They just like to bark at you.
Mm.
Well, and anything else that moves.
If you have any projects or if you're going to be doing anything outdoors, anything, and there's a ton of stuff going on, you're in luck for the weekend because Saturday, which is tomorrow, the 17th, sunshine, maybe a few clouds, 71 degrees. That's
Nice.
and that's fantastic. And then Sunday, partly cloudy to start out, some thunderstorms developing later in the day, and around 75 for the high.
And-
I'm not sure if that's a cool front fighting with a warm front or a warm front fighting with a cool front. But anytime there's thunderstorms this time of year, with winter trying to get in
Right. That's
and
what
summer
it is.
fighting,
They're arguing with each other.
they're fighting.
Yeah.
That's when you get thunderstorms. Monday and Tuesday, we got a lot of rain coming,
Right.
which is great. I love that.
Right. And we heard last week that was going to make the foliage season a kick-ass
Yes.
foliage season.
Well, hopefully
If we didn't get the rain, it was going to make it suck.
it's not going to be too late.
Hopefully not. And if you're going to do those projects, head over to Nelson's.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have the rakes and the shovels and the wheelbarrows and the lawn cover and the anything else that you could possibly think of that you need to prep for the winter.
Including an amazing paint department. I don't know if you've been over there and seen that paint
I
department.
have, and they know what they're doing.
They really do. They're like, it's almost
It's
like,
not a typical paint department.
no, whoever's driving the bus in the paint department has taken Paint 101 by Bob Nelson because they know what they're talking about. So if you got projects indoors, that's the place to go.
Or projects you didn't finish, stain the deck, get the,
Right.
trim around the windows painted so they don't rot with the snow.
Sure.
They've
And,
got it.
this is also, we talk about leaves and rakes and all that stuff, but this is also a great time of year, and I'm serious here, to think about window insulation. They got the foam stuff that goes in between the window. They've also got the shrink.
Great, get it done now while you're not out there freezing your ass off doing it.
The shrink
Last
film,
minute.
the shrink film shit. But what you do is wash the damn windows first before you put
And take the screens out.
Forgot about that. Take the screens out. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one. Yeah. I was just chatting with Jennifer Bisson, Marcus's mom. Maybe sneaking Marcus on the air this morning, but not sure.
They're doing a ride for him.
On Sunday.
All the information is posted up on the page, the posters, the where, what, whens, and all of that stuff. And so please join. There are several things happening this weekend. There's a few different rides. There's we've got the fair. There's a lot going on this weekend. So divide and conquer, and do what you can to participate, or at least send your well wishes through Facebook.
Sure. We've got it's right on your screen right now. If you glance at your phone or your screen, whatever you're watching on, you'll see it right there. The Poker Run for Marcus this Sunday. And important to mention this, where it says right there, not just bikes. It's open to anybody.
And he would love to see some antique cars.
Yes.
Especially VW Bugs. Those are his favorite. And so I'm assuming that he would love to see those as part of this as well.
Sure. But it starts at the pub in Williamstown. Registration at 9:30. Bikes will be moving at 11. $20. They got the full route that's going to be handed out right there at registration. They're going to do dinner afterwards at the Barry Elks with great door prizes. And as you can see, if you need more info, Patty is the person to call at 272-0275. But this is for Marcus Bisson, who is 10 years old, goes to Williamstown, has had bone cancer, lost his leg as a result, just got a prosthetic, and he and his mom and dad and family have been really going through some hard times here.
Yes, to say the least.
And it's still going. Yesterday, at gymnastics up at Sunrise in Berlin, where Lily goes, Marcus's little sister, Evie, is in Lily's gymnastics class. Just a sweet family. Just
They are.
Good
They're
people.
a very sweet family.
So, anyway, we just wanted to share that with you.
And then we have another one on Saturday, correct? That's on there as well. You're going to have to skip down a little bit. That is the annual D's Ride, the 5th annual D's Ride.
Yep.
And so all of the information about that is on there as well. And then there's one for...
No, I'm just looking here. Yeah, the 5th annual D's Ride. That's for Herman Spencer.
Yes,
and
Terry Raymond.
Who's fighting prostate cancer. Terry Raymond, who is fighting lung cancer. And that's $20, 327 Flint Road in Williamstown. They got the barbecue, the silent auction, the gun raffle. Right. Iron Order Motorcycle Club of Vermont Rock Solid Crew is putting that on.
Yes.
Ooh.
And then
there's so much happening.
Did you see yesterday? Probably not. Oh, this doesn't want me to look at it.
No, because it's the new Facebook.
It's the all new Facebook.
If you could scroll down to yesterday at 10 minutes to 8, around there and look at the post that I did there about this young man who is among the newest members of the Vermont Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame.
Oh, yes.
So that's happening. It's an actual event that's going on that it's not letting me click on to give you any information because it wants me to sign on as myself.
It's the all-new Facebook.
But yeah.
Yeah. I'm just seeing it right here. Incredible. I'm just glancing here as well. Did we miss this one? No, we didn't. We talked about that. Dee's Ride. What the hell's going on with Vermont prison staffing? I saw you posted something.
Yes. So the Department of Corrections, the guy in the suit that's behind the desk and doesn't work in the facility, thinks that
punches out at 5.
Yeah, or before, who knows?
If he's got, well, I mean, if listen, if we need to sneak in an afternoon fall golf game, Raylene, then we got to punch out at 4. Come on, go ahead.
But he feels that the fixes to the schedule and everything else is perfect. And it is what's going to fix it.
Well, because it makes a lot of sense on paper.
Yes, of course it does. And so, but the union reps for the employees says, no, it doesn't. It's a Band-Aid. It's not the answer. It's not the fix. It's not going to.
Because those people are dialed into what's really going on. They're
the people that are trying.
They live it and breathe it.
Yeah, that work their ass off for shit pay.
Yeah.
Get a whole lot of shit in the meantime.
The guys that get spit on and shit thrown at them and
and that are just totally disrespected and pounded down all day every day pretty much. So we all know how I feel about that. Yeah, I would take those office people and put them right in the prison. Say, here you go, have at it. We're all going on vacation for a week, and we'll see what you come back with. You know,
I do.
It's just insane to me that they push their employees like that, and expect that there will be good results. So.
I see the post here that you put about the toxic algae blooms in Lake Carmi this past summer, and that there's a health alert now.
Again this year.
Lake Carmi is just, I don't know, man. We hear so much about that lake and how rough it is. The algae blooms, did you know that they have been tied directly to Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS?
No, I did not.
Yeah. This is some serious shit, man. If they can't, they got to figure something out at Lake Carmi.
And they use it. They still open it up every year. And why aren't we? I mean, I know people, I get so much shit when I say this, but how about we just don't use it for a few years and see if we can get it under control? And if it's something that,
I don't know. What do we do? Drain it? And then go around and scrape up all the shit, truck it out of there, bring it to New Jersey?
But,
it?
or treat it somehow, but we can't treat it if, I'm assuming that if people are swimming in it all the time, and, would it be horrible to not be able to use it? Sure, but what's more horrible?
Sure. I agree.
Infecting a bunch of people with ALS or worse, or...
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we need to let it be for a while.
Vermont is launching a program for businesses that missed pandemic relief. I've had a couple
very important.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a lot about this. I don't know what it's called. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's some fancy.
And Tom talked about it not too long ago.
Yeah.
Also, maybe a month ago, that it was going to be coming out soon, and that it was aid that was going to be able to help, even local restaurants and stuff that didn't receive what was it, the fund, the employee match or the employee pay, whatever that was
Right.
called.
The names of the
PPE. If
Yeah,
they didn't get
PPE, yeah.
PPE, then they can get this.
or PPP.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. PPP.
And I did PP at 4:00 this morning, and now I have to go PP again. Totally different thing.
Yes.
The names of these grants they're too big.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the new Short-Term Forgivable Loan Program.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just, give it an acronym or something? I don't know. $350,000 to cover rent, wages, and ongoing costs.
Mm-hmm.
So the bottom line here is get your ass on this and apply. That's the bottom line.
Yes.
Do it this weekend. What's going on with the rabbit disease? And the reason why I ask is because our beloved Jelly Bean, our rabbit at our house, who is semi-domestic.
Mm-hmm.
He's an indoor-outdoor, lives under the barn, but comes into the house every now and then and cuddles on the couch and shits everywhere.
Yeah.
Rabbits shit everywhere,
Yeah.
Raylene.
I know.
They
but
walk.
all over in the household.
They walk, and pellets are dropping out of the ass.
Oh God.
Lily goes around with a little dustpan, sweeps him up, puts him in the toilet, all little pebbles. Jelly Bean is loved
Dearly
dearly
by most in your house.
So there's a concern now. Vermont wildlife officials are saying that there's a new rabbit disease.
Mm-hmm.
What's this all about?
It's affecting. It can affect domestic rabbits as well as wild and other pets, other animals in the population. They're worried about it spreading and causing harm.
Yeah, it's been detected in parts of Quebec, New York, and Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. To fight the spread, they're asking people to take proper precautions. So.
And that does not mean that is not the green light for your stew. I'm just saying, JD, that is not the green light for your stew. That is not the proper precautions. I'm just letting you know right now that this is not your out, buddy.
Apple in the mouth, carrot in the rear end, in the oven, 350 with some sage and maybe some thyme,
No.
butter, garlic.
No. It is not your way out. I'm just saying.
All right.
Moving on. Heather.
Here we
I got in touch with Heather last night.
Yeah.
And she said the first of the My Family Gathering place, night that they held was very successful, and it was awesome. They had a great turnout, and so I was very happy to hear that. When I checked in with her, she said yes, it was amazing. So
Good. Well, that's what we want to hear.
yes, so that is.
And they've only done one, and there's several more.
Yeah, it's going to be every third Thursday, and we'll keep posting all of that up about that, because how important is that
Yeah.
we yes.
We're once again shocking Greg Forbes this morning.
Because you're talking about cooking rabbits.
I'm just saying, if anything were to happen to Jelly Bean,
You would put her out of her misery because you wouldn't want her to suffer because you love her so much.
I would put Jelly Bean out of her misery in my Instapot. A little bit of beef broth, some onions.
And you may or may not be doing a jig while you're doing so. You're going to go to hell. You know that? You are going straight
I'm halfway
to
there.
hell.
I think I'm halfway there. Again, Mount Washington, snow on top of the mountain, 38 degrees for the low tonight. If you're planning on going to the Tunbridge Fair, you might want to wear your parka with the
Earmuffs
with
and
the earmuffs.
gloves, and especially if you're going to get on one of the rides and you're Plan on being whipping around on those swings or something.
Hey,
Chattering.
it is Celebrate Recovery Month, and we are halfway into it now, being the Friday the 16th. Let's just give a kudos to all of the good things that they're doing up at Jenna's Promise up in Johnson.
They just celebrated 1 year of being officially open.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
We'll have to go back up there soon because the cafe's going to be opening.
Yeah, and
soon.
I want to go to that.
Yeah,
Can we go up there and broadcast live? I think.
of course. Of course we can.
Today is the final day of National Truck Driver Week, so we've been paying great homage to our truck drivers this week, saluting them and thanking them for everything that they do
Yes.
day to day
Yes.
and all that they sacrifice,
Yes.
which is a ton
Yes.
time away from their family. And there's all kinds of different truck drivers in the world. Some are, putting in crazy hours and long distances, and others are doing day runs. But it's a lot of work and a massive amount of responsibility. You have to stay awake, alert. You got to be on time.
Maintain log books and
Yeah.
health card and all kinds of stuff.
And Giroux General Transport, one of our sponsors, has more availability open. If you want to get your CDL, Class A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J,
Yep.
they got them all.
2 slots left for October 8th, and then another class coming right up November 14th.
All right. Today is the third Friday in September. That means it is not only National Working Parents Day today, but it is also National POW MIA Recognition Day today. So you're probably going to see quite a bit of that on Facebook.
Yes.
And by all means, post something up yourself. You should. Tomorrow, the 17th, is Constitution Day and Citizenship Day in America. National Professional House Cleaners Day. That's a rough job right there. And tomorrow is also the third Saturday in September, which means it's National Gymnastics Day. So Lily and I have already discussed this, and at some point we're going to be taking a photograph of her in some contorted position and posting that up in celebration of National Gymnastics Day tomorrow.
Oh, I thought maybe you were going to put on a leotard and give it a whirl. I thought that was going to be the next thing coming out of your mouth. Because, why wouldn't it be?
The last leotard that I tried on
Was over at Gusto's?
well, it was a little snug. The whole ass ripped out. I mean, it wasn't a good day. Saturday, October 1st, which is going to be here really soon. Can we talk about October?
I guess.
first-
Everybody else is.
Yeah.
I've been Halloween. There was a freaking ad for a tree farm, a local tree farm. I saw their ad that they are all ready for the Christmas tree sales and Christmas tree light up. I saw that yesterday. And I hid the post and maybe swore a little bit. Stop pushing me.
We're not even a month away from Halloween, let alone Thanksgiving a month later. Can we relax?
I know.
Just relax.
I don't want to go pick a Christmas tree.
I don't want to see Christmas decorations in Walmart next to Halloween masks.
Well, tough shit. It's all done.
Get the Halloween masks out of there before Santa Claus comes
Right.
out.
And what happened to pumpkins and leaves and
Thank you.
cornucopias and
I don't want to see the red
all
and
that
white yet. I want to
stuff.
see browns and oranges and greens. I don't want to see red and white.
me either.
Stop.
And I swear to God, if they come out with mint hot chocolate in just a week, I'm gonna
Oh.
tip my.
October 1st is the first annual Barry Homebrew Festival up at the Barry Auditorium. The Beverage Baron Community National Bank getting behind the Barry Partnership for this, but it's going to be not only a beer lover's paradise, but also some great music, some great food, and a competition.
Mm-hmm.
So, G, make sure Jed knows about this. Okay? He makes a good beer, by the way.
How was birthday dinner last night, G?
Wait a minute.
At Michael's on the Hill.
That's right. Jed's birthday. Michael's on that. See, I knew they were going to Michael's on the Hill. I wonder how it was. Of course it was amazing. It always is amazing.
It is.
God, what else? What else is happening?
Well,
Just glancing here.
there are a few things, actually. So
Burgers and Brews on the 22nd.
the homecoming game against Rice.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
That's
6 p.m.
6 p.m. tomorrow.
Good Lord,
I'll be
I
at
almost
the
forgot.
I'll be at the BYSA football game with
Mm-hmm.
Sam Autry, who's playing his final game. That I think starts at 5:00, right up at Bond Field. So I'll be at that one.
Yes.
Probably screaming from the sidelines like Chris Autry.
Mm-hmm.
Burgers and Brews is on the 22nd of September, folks. That's at Grave Street in Montpelier at the building of the Associated General Contractors of Vermont. It is free.
We have
and
the
it-
Women's Expo.
Wait, hang on. And it benefits the Family Center of Washington County. I want to make sure we
yes.
get that
Yes.
out. The Women's Expo.
That is, we've been posting that like crazy too. That's coming right around the corner.
At the Barry Auditorium.
Yes. And
Concerts last night were canceled
Yes.
in
they
Courier
were.
Park
Yes, they were.
because of the band. There was some issue with the band.
Yes. So the band was not feeling well, and so they just decided, because of that, and in the air temps, that they would just cancel altogether. So no food trucks, no. Yeah, they just said we're gonna leave it be.
Okay.
But you know what tonight is, don't you?
What's that? Tunbridge Fair. Tunbridge Fair
Right
tonight.
here, local,
Oh.
in Barrie.
What?
What is tonight?
Damn it.
Tonight is Meat Bingo.
Meat bingo. Meat bingo.
We know that ladies all over the county are going to be losing their freaking minds
Yep.
right now when we even say those words. Meat Bingo.
This is not
Tonight.
This is not M.
Right down here
Yeah, at the American Legion.
at the American
Post
Legion.
10 Barry. This is not meet like MEET, like come and meet.
No.
A bingo
no.
game?
You
No.
win meat.
You win meat.
And sometimes the stuff that goes with it. You might get some French fries and a bag of corn and hot dogs and rolls or whatever.
We
Yes.
have listeners.
Who literally lose their mind over this.
Well, yes, but we also have listeners in other parts of our great country, and frankly, we have a couple listeners in England, Mexico. I can't remember where else.
Philippines.
The Philippines.
Yeah.
Those people
have no idea.
are watching and listening to this right now on Spotify, or maybe they're watching live on Facebook, and they're saying
What?
those fuckers have lost their minds up there in the North Country.
That's what they're saying.
They're playing
Yep.
meat bingo,
Mm-hmm.
where you win meat.
Yep.
They've lost their minds.
Yep.
And instead of yelling, if you get the right card, instead of yelling, you can't yell bingo when you get it. You have to yell meat.
Right.
So
Right.
have a couple of drinks at the bar and go, meat!
Can you imagine? And Sherilyn likes
She loves
to go
meat
to
bingo.
that, right? Yep.
She loves
So
meat bingo.
6:30 tonight, the American Legion.
Yeah.
That is happening, and so I know. And some people say, if I had known, I would have gone.
Right.
Well, if you were following our page, you would have gone because you would have known.
Sure.
That's what I have to say about that.
That's a true statement.
That's why you listen right here,
That's
because we constantly shout out
Mm-hmm.
anything and everything local.
Yep.
From Barrie to Burlington, from Barrie to Rutland,
Yep.
into New Hampshire, Maine, down in Tennessee. Look, where people have us playing this
I
morning.
know.
You know, that's and Sharon Woodworth, our good friend Sharon, is back in Tennessee now too. That's where she lives all winter, and we have people from Florida, Julie. So If you want to know what's going on, you just need to tune
Right.
in here.
This is
And-
this is what I want to do right here, Raylene. Dragulus, the fall extravaganza at the Berry Elks. Look at your screen right now. October
I'm
8th.
looking.
October 8th. Doors at 4. Drag show. Great music. Raffles. A silent auction. And a ton more.
Well,
A big ticket raffle. Look at this. $10 entrance fee. Food and drinks. And this is all done by Rainbow Bridge Community Center right here in the Granite City. Dragulus Fall Extravaganza. I just want to go. I want to go and have, well, not only do I want to go and support the Rainbow Bridge Community Center, but I just want to go and have a great time.
right.
You know?
As do many. I am sure.
I would love to just throw a wig on and forget who the hell I am for a couple hours. Would love
Well,
to do
you
that.
know, we there's a plan for that. We can't let it all out of the bag. Please don't let it all out of the
I'm
bag.
just
Please
the
keep
fishnet
that shit in there.
fishnet stockings, all of it. But, joking aside, worried that I'm going to break my ankle in heels. I'm serious. If I go down, it's going to
Well,
be. It's not going to be
lucky
good.
for you. So
I'm not
listen,
going to get up.
So the new style is like high top sneakers or work boots, things
Oh.
like that. When you're all dressed up,
Oh, not the
or cowboy
not
boots,
the
or-
stilettos.
Right. So you
Okay.
can get away with them. So listen,
How do people walk around with the toothpicks underneath their shoes there like that?
I
These 6-inch toothpicks.
practice, I guess. I don't know. So listen, we need to remind people that it is. We would love it if you would hop on over to YouTube at some point here soon and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Yeah.
Just go to Air It Out
Yes.
in the search, find us, subscribe. And just know that if there are ever troubles here on Facebook,
Yes.
that we will be right there live as well on YouTube. That's available. And just if for some reason you don't have Facebook available, we're right there on YouTube, easily found. All the same stuff
Yes.
as far as lives go. And yeah, check us out. Make sure that and we would just love to have you join us there as
Now,
well.
what about the people watching, listening right now who have liked but not followed, or who have followed but not liked? Please teach me this shit right now, Raylene.
Okay,
Just do it.
if they follow,
Slow it down. You're going too fast.
Explain it a little slower. Go ahead, start over.
I'm gonna smack you. If they follow, they
Pause,
will get notifications when we're live, when we post, when we whatever.
Say it again. If they follow, they're going to get notifications when we go live.
Yes.
Can you
And
just,
when we post.
can I have a few minutes to just absorb that and process that? If they follow. Okay, I got it.
If they like,
Now we're shifting gears. If they like,
they will in their feed see posts that we've done.
yeah,
They will see that we had been live in their feed.
oh, this is
Or they can, if they know that we're going to be live, they can go up to the little search and type in Air It Out, and it'll bring them to our page. So the difference is if you follow, you get those notifications. Ding. And if you don't, it's just in your feed.
Okay. The like stuff, that's kind of funky. Bottom line, we're asking people that if you're following but you haven't liked, please like. If you have liked, but you're not following, please follow.
You can do one or the other. I'm sorry that I know that you would like them to do both. You can do one or the other. But once you have followed, you just have to not. So once you have followed, they can like individual posts and they can like individual shows and they can give us, or they can hate them, cry about them, love them, whatever, and they can do that in the comment section as well. But excuse yourself.
Excuse me.
Good Lord. And you would have been a jackass and tried to say I did that.
The torch run for the Special Olympics this morning came right through Barrie, just about 8:45.
Mm-hmm.
Barrie City Police and the Washington County Sheriffs were giving them a police escort. It was
shit.
so cool. Well, I've got a video of
No,
it.
it just made me remember I haven't answered Brett back.
Brett Meyer?
Yes.
About what?
Him and oh my gosh. Mark Poulin.
Mark Poulin, yeah.
So Mark reached out to me and said, we're supposed to come back. We're gonna remember we're gonna do certain number of shows every so often with these guys.
Yeah.
And I forgot that I didn't message him back. Do you think he's gonna come and get me?
Might take you away in handcuffs.
Well,
all right.
Shit.
We're going to post the video of that. We'll post it up. But it was very brief, around 8:45 this morning, and it was so cool to see that. I love it. I love it. Did you see that DJ Barry from World
It's
Cow
gonna open up a
is
store.
opening up a retail store?
Yes, I did in Montpelier.
He's gonna.
I wish he would have opened it here, right next door to us.
He's gonna smash it.
Mm-hmm.
Smash it. And Vermont has given out its first cannabis retail license. Permit license.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know? Was it
Well,
our
the
friend?
right to sell. Yeah, I mean,
Was it our friend? Can we say?
no, it was not.
It was not.
It was
okay.
not.
Okay.
But that one's coming.
That one's coming.
Mm-hmm. And then you can say it because, yeah, we're
It'll
going to
be official.
shouting that out.
That's wow. That's pretty interesting. I mean, you should see them in Maine. I mean, there's retail outlets everywhere in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Devin yesterday in Michigan too. It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's everywhere. Wanted to say that. What else did I want to say? Oh, every year we try to get to the great Vermont corn maze up in North Danville, and we're hoping that this weekend will be the weekend. It's the largest maze in New England. I don't know if you've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
You have.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't walk the maze, which is mazers take this shit real seriously. I mean, this is what they do.
Yeah.
But even if you don't want to be part of that, like you have a physical condition that probably wouldn't work for more than 2 or 3 hours in the maze.
I can do anything that you can do, and I can do it better. And don't you forget it.
All right. I'll have to remember that.
I can promise you, it'd be you. I was given a piggyback ride out of that place.
There's all kinds of people that get into the maze up in North Danville.
Mm-hmm.
You got the moms with the twins in the baby carriage. You've got Jeanette from New Jersey, who's wearing her tidy white blue jeans and her 3-inch stilettos.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Farmer Bill. I mean, you've got all walks of life that get into the Great Vermont Corn Maze.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get in there and they love the challenge. 3-4 hours into it, they're having a great time. Other people will go in there and 45 minutes will go,
Get me the fuck out of here!
But if you go with your family, you can enjoy the maze, or you can not enjoy it and take
God.
a
What
nap.
are we going to do with you?
You could take a nap in your car. You could go for a walk down the road a little bit. You could enjoy a cool drink and grab a T-shirt and a copy of their book called Opening Day, and take a little snoozer in your car while your family is lost in the corn. But you should go.
And we're going to be living in the court. We're going to be broadcasting live from there next week because we're going to get evicted as soon as the show ends. Oh, God. Sharing spaces.
Are we
Too
shar-
funny.
Are we sharing the space with somebody?
We are sharing a space with somebody right now, honey. Yes, we are.
How was I supposed to know?
I know. You know, because it's an office.
Oh. By the way, Melinda Mosher says I would look hot in heels. Just saying.